Thanks for coming in today, everybody. Oh, I don't have my light on. Oops, let me turn that on. Let's go red. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. Kenny Monster, everyone, good to see you. That's me, right there. Standing in front of Farmingdale State College Piper Warrior 3 during the flight that we're going to replicate tonight on the sim. My long solo cross country during my private pilot training from Republic to Hartford to Stewart to Republic. Now I'm not going to be doing it in a Piper Warrior because I don't have one. Instead, I'm going to be doing it in a Bonanza, VTail Bonanza. So that's really how the only difference really, since I'm going to be using a Farmingdale State call sign and kind of following the same path that I took also when I flew this for real. So the only difference is going to be the airplane. So here's what I'm doing for real. Ignore the weather because we have the sim set manually to VFR tonight. Take off out of Republic. We're going to go up to the Northport Stacks, cross the Sound over to Norwalk, fly over Bridgeport, fly over New Haven, fly over Meridian, and then make our way into Hartford Brainerd for the first leg. And I'll talk and discuss each leg individually. So that's just going to be the first leg for tonight that we're going to do. Oh, I should probably have shown you guys what I'm looking at. Jeez. There we go. Republic, Northport Stacks, Norwalk, Bridgeport, New Haven, Meridian, Hartford. That's the first leg. That's about what I did for my first leg, real life doing this. So the memories indeed. And of course the weather didn't cooperate in real life, so we have to set the sim manually, but that's okay. We have to do what we have to do sometimes, chat. Now I'm going to get inside my cockpit before I turn the game noise on because there's a lot of people here. And it was really freaking loud, so let me go ahead now and adjust my, where did my volume window go? Hold on, give me a second, chat. I'm all sorts of in disarray right now, so bear with me here one moment. Volanta's all sorts of messed up tonight too, not working properly. It's just a great situation. It's not what I asked for at all. There we go. You can already hear all the other airplanes on the ground. Let's see what Republic Tower is doing. They're probably pretty busy already too. So we'll go ahead and get this baby fired up. Our Bonanza here.
Hey, 1-4 via Alpha, hold short 1-4 out. 2 Delta Echo.
Here, Republic Tower, someone's blocking the Alpha, exit the Alpha.
If that's 618 Victoria, just call for text now. We got information Delta. Requesting your ID for departure for the most.
Number 618 Victor Charlie, Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi Alpha, hold short 14. Actually, number 618 Victor Charlie, hold position for now.
Hold position, 618 Victor Charlie.
Yeah, we're gonna be nice busy Republic. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get fired up here, chat. Open the window.
Land and wait.
Clear prop.
Number 618 Victor Charlie, follow the actually 14 taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
Also via Alpha, hold short 14, Victor.
Should probably put a little more fuel in.
Republic Tower, 99 Delta Echo at the Jet Center ramp, requesting via.
Gotta remember, we also have to switch the tanks in this airplane. That's something that I have forgotten a few times flying this Bonanza already.
Number 999 Delta Echo, Republic Tower, by 14.
VTail Bonanza.
Via Alpha, hold short 14.
1-4 via Alpha.
Tail says November 124 Mike Charlie, chat, but I'm actually using the Farmingdale State call sign tonight. Farmingdale State 77.
Follow traffic there, here.
There's a lot of us, chat. There's 22 of us on the ground in Republic. Holy macaroni and cheese. I didn't expect this many people to show up tonight. We've got a lot of people following my memories tonight. I'm also going to cheat, chat. I did not have autopilot
Number 24 Victor
in the Piper Warriors that we flew.
Departure.
It was all hand flown. But I am going to use the autopilot in the Bonanza tonight because I'm a lazy sim pilot. I'm a very active real world pilot. I do my job and I do my job correctly, but in the sim I'm a lazy pilot. So, but yeah, 22 tonight, Kenny Monster.
Echo short of 1-4, ready for departure.
Heck of a lot of us.
72 Mike Delta, this is going to be a long line, sorry. Number 1127 Delta, make a left downwind departure, wind 160 at 15 for 14, clear for takeoff.
Over for takeoff, and left downwind departure, you got blocked, left downwind correct?
Confirm left downwind departure.
I left down departure, 14, click takeoff, 2 numbers.
Alright, we are good to go as far as I can tell. Let's go get in line.
Number 22 Lima Charlie, runway 14, taxi via Alpha.
Go get into this
14.
long line exiting the echo ramp.
Alpha 14. Number 7, November 2 Mike
ATIS
Delta, runway
is
14,
Alpha.
14, line up and wait, 792 Mike Delta.
You can see someone taking off right in front of us. That's nice.
Skyline 522, shorter November, VFR to the north, request taxi with Alpha.
Skyline 522 Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
Runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short runway 14, Skyline 52.
Public Tower 1, Bonanza 1 Charlie Zulu is holding short at 14.
1 Charlie Zulu, continue holding short.
So now we're in a line just to get out of echo ramp, chat. Look at this. I think we got like 5 or 6 guys in front of us that are just waiting to get out of the echo ramp. So
Republic Tower, November 7.
definitely feeling like those old Farmerdale days.
And November, request VFR departure to the north.
Yeah, we got full staffing lined up for this kitty monster, thankfully.
Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
Runway 14 via Alpha, hold short 14, 5 Alpha Tango.
A line just to get out of the echo ramp. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Listen, there were some times at Republic Airport where you had to wait in line just to get out of the ramp, and sometimes had to wait in a ridiculously long line just to take off. Sometimes almost took an hour on the ground just to take off at Republic.
Republic Tower, Warrior 6 Delta Foxtrot, jet ramp, VFR departure northeast.
Warrior 516 Delta Foxtrot, Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via
Yeah, we almost
Alpha,
always
hold
left
short
with
14.
full tanks at on the Warriors at Farmerdale State. They just topped them off all the
Taxi via
time
Alpha 14.
because we never had issues with weight, even at full fuel. Republic Tower, good evening. This is Farmerdale State 77, echo ramp with Alpha, ready to taxi. VFR to the north.
Foxtrot Delta Lima 577, Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
14 via Alpha, Farmingdale State 77.
And Tower Farmingdale State 816 ready for taxi VFR northeast.
Farmingdale State 816, Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
14 via Alpha, we'll hold short 14 at 816.
Look at this line. So since we're going to be in a long ass line, we're going to do a run up on the taxiway here.
Number 6 Whiskey Yankee, Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
Hold short 14 via Alpha and holding short 14, November 6 Whiskey Yankee.
Number 2 Mike
So,
Delta,
pretty
wind
much.
160 at 15, runway 14.
Dude, Demon, thanks for coming in today, Rafi.
Departure.
As you can see, we have a lot of traffic at Republic here for the event tonight.
Number 27 Delta, contact departure 128.12.
128,
Oh, he shouldn't be telling you to go to contact departure.
Public Tower, Hyper Warrior, November 38 Romeo, ready for taxi VFR departure to the northeast with Alpha.
Number 38 Romeo, Republic Tower, make 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
14 via Alpha, hold short 14. 38 Romeo.
Good to see you, Rafi. Yeah, we got we got a ton of people in line waiting for departure here. It looks like real world Farmerdale sometimes, where you got like 8 or 9 guys waiting to take off.
Number 3270 Zulu, runway 14, line up and wait.
14 line for wait, 70 Zulu.
Alright, so let's do a run up real quick while we're in the line here, chat. So we'll get up nice and close behind this guy in front of us, and then we'll get the brakes. Alright, set the parking brake. We'll go up to about 2,000 on the manifold. Or I'm sorry, 2,000 on the RPM. There we go. And we'll check the mags and we'll check the prop. So we'll do left mag, little drop, back to both, comes back, right mag, back to both. Check the prop. Should see the drop, an RPM, drop in oil pressure. Third time is just make sure no oil is pushing onto the window screen. Boom, very good. And now we can bring this back to idle. I just realized that my volume on my airplane is not high enough. We're gonna bump that up a little bit. There we go. And now we can release the parking brake. We're all runned up. Airplane's good. Now we're just waiting in this long ass line. Again, not super uncommon for us here.
Number 70 Zulu, wind 160 at 15, runway 14 takeoff, make a left downwind departure.
Alright, runway 14 cleared for takeoff. Left downwind departure at 70 Zulu.
Hey. Let's see. Is the wind doing what I asked it to do? Wind from 140. Yes, okay, good. So we're good. The weather. We're gonna just kind of manually do the weather on our own tonight, chat. So you're gonna see me adjusting that. Once we get airborne, I'm gonna adjust that for Hartford. How many people do we have in front of us, chat? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in front of us. So yeah, we might be hanging for a little bit on the ground. That's why we packed the extra fuel on. In fact, I'm going to cheat a little, and we're going to pack even just a little bit more extra fuel. So stomach-wise, I'm actually doing okay, Kitty Monster, today. It's, you know, still dealing with it, but I might also have strep throat now, too. So, you know, if it's not one thing, it's another. So, yeah.
Number 1 Charlie Zulu, runway 14, lap and wait.
Line up and wait for 1 Charlie Zulu.
Yeah, this is a long line at Republic, so once again, I appreciate you guys' patience for the departures. Sometimes, like I said, at Republic, it really did have long waits, usually because of so many people in the traffic pattern, not so many people departing, but appreciate your patience.
If we mention your name, could we get priority taxi?
It might be a little too late for that, seeing as there's like 20 people in line.
I do have the ability to depart on the grass runway. Agent Preston.
Number 1 Charlie Zulu, wind 160 at 15, make a left downwind departure, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 14 left down with departure for 1 Charlie Zulu.
Number 2 Mike Delta, frequency change approved.
Appreciate it approved. Thanks for the help. Good night, Delta.
Republic Tower, RV7 851 Tango Delta, spoken short of November with Alpha VFR to the north, ready to taxi.
Number 851 Tango Delta, Republic Tower, right 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
14 via Alpha, hold short of 14 for 851 Tango Delta.
Number 3 Charlie Lima, runway 14, lap and wait.
423 Charlie Lima.
Yeah, I've been hearing the
Line up
trips
and
go
wait.
around too, just like COVID and everything else, man. The whole world is getting sick right now. Pull up in our line here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Still got 7 in front of us. Figure it's going to be about 20 minutes till we're off the ground. It's going to be a bit. Oh, that's good at least, Kenny Monster. Big old line of planes.
Number 700, frequency change, please.
Tango for 700, good day.
Holy macina. There's definitely a lot more than I expected tonight for this event chat. Should be fun. Plenty of time to give you a lecture on something. I mean, I'm not much of a... I don't have anything off the top of my head. Unless you got something specific on your mind that you want to ask. I can't think of anything. What do you think about the ground stop that the FAA put on? I think that they are using antiquated equipment, and it was only a matter of time before something like that happened, and hopefully they'll actually invest in improving their equipment now.
423 Charlie Lima.
That's about as much as I can say on that. I mean, it's some of the stuff that the National Airspace System runs on is kind of laughable, like some of the Windows 95 type stuff. Even the airlines have some real antiquated systems that they use, so I mean, it's a system that is long overdue for modernization, and I'm not surprised that something like that happened.
Okay, Hawk 8, Victor Charlie, runway 14, left and right.
14, left and right, 620, Victor Charlie.
Number 1 Charlie Zulu, I can honor space, frequency change, please.
Over to Unicom for 1 Charlie Zulu, thanks.
It looks like 128.55 is covering the approach now over Republic. If you want the initial flight following, it's going to be on 128.55.
Thanks, Mike.
And that's New York approach, right?
Yep, New York approach.
128.125, that's for me to.
No, it's he went offline, so 28.55 is covered. That's just a little VATSIMism, unfortunately. In reality, if I wish we had islip approach on, because they would be doing the flight following, going that way to the north initially, but. So, Electron, what would you do if you were on a ground stop in a jet? What would you tell? We would just give them updates as best we can. You know, we're ground stop. It's an issue with air traffic control. We'll give you an update, you know, in 15 minutes or whenever we hear anything. And then usually we try to update them every 15-20 minutes about the situation. Even if there's no new news, we just kind of tell them, hey, we haven't heard anything new yet, but we just wanted to give you an update. And you just kind of sit there with your engines off and the APU running to keep all the power on, and just kind of deal with it.
14, clear takeoff.
Not an ideal situation, but that's just kind of the way it is. Obviously, the passengers can have all their complaints go to the flight attendants since they're the ones that are not behind the door like us. Yeah, there could be delays for de-icing, could be delays for maintenance, could be delays because there's just so much damn traffic, like at LaGuardia sometimes, or sometimes it's an ATC delay. Ground stop because of weather at the destination. There's a lot of different reasons. And we usually explain the reason as best we can to the passengers.
Number 3, Charlie, let's go to take route to -60.
Talking to the Farmingdale controller there. Sorry for the beep beep beep.
Number 380, runway 14, left and wait.
Runway 14, line up and wait. 3 here.
Skyhawk 8, Victor Charlie, proceed on course.
On course 608 Victor.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 is 22. Plus the controllers that are ARTCC members. There's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27.
Number 380.
22 pilots, 5 controllers.
160 at 15, runway 14, clear to take off.
Is the count right now.
Runway 14, clear for takeoff. 380.
So there's 22 pilots and there's 5 Virtually Safe Flying Club members controlling. So total count right now 27.
That ain't too bad.
Not at all.
522, runway 14, line up and wait.
Runway 14, line up and wait.
This feels like real life, looking back at all the traffic, waiting to line up.
Yeah, Republic can get wild sometimes just in the real world. Usually waiting for traffic pattern traffic more than anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember sitting down there, like, I would say I was sitting there for 30 minutes last time I tried to get out there because of all the traffic.
It just shows everybody wants to be you, basically, Mike.
I don't know about that, but thanks.
Farmingdale Tower, good
I like-
evening.
do I
Farmingdale
like
State
you?
57 is
No, you do not.
at the west ramp near November,
We love you, bro.
ready to taxi VFR to the north with information Delta.
Farmingdale State 57, Republic Tower, runway 14, taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
14 via Alpha, hold short 14, Farmingdale State 57.
Door 522, wind 160 at 15, runway 14, clear to take off, make a left downwind departure.
Left downwind departure, runway 14, clear for takeoff. Skyline 522.
Skyhawk 8, Victor Charlie, my airspace from
Be like Mike.
Alright,
we're almost there. 3 more in front of us, and then it'll be our turn. And there's still a whole whopping amount of people behind us. Busy, busy. We like it. We like the chat.
Number 5 Alpha Tango, runway 14, left and wait.
Line up and wait, 5 Alpha Tango.
380, leave my airspace to the north, so go change please.
Leaving your airspace to the north, have a good night. Yep.
Everybody that's just joining, thanks for coming in today. We are finally number 3 for departure at our public now. Starting to move a little bit.
Left downwind departure,
A lot of us tonight, a lot more than I expected.
15 and 14, quick takeoff.
For this trip down memory lane that we're doing tonight. What are you using for the AI traffic on VATSIM? I just really have the basic model matching on Microsoft Flight Sim, to be honest with you. Florida 2017, I don't have anything special. That's why the model matching is not very good. But this is
We're at parking.
this is on VATSIM for all the other aircraft. So the AI traffic is actually other people
Alright,
on the VATSIM network.
Echo Foxtrot, runway 14, you can taxi via Alpha, hold short 14.
14 via Alpha and hold short.
Yeah, I've got it set so that anything defaults to GA aircraft though, so that's why you're able to see everything as GA aircraft, thankfully. But otherwise,
number 9 Alpha Lima, runway 14, left and late.
we're doing good.
Line up late 14.
But yeah, I don't really have any special model matching for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for VATSIM. I just have it set and configured in a way where it shows GA aircraft as like a base, kind of. That makes sense. And I had someone show me how to do it, so I honestly couldn't even repeat or tell you how to do it, to be quite honest with you. Because someone basically went on and shared their screen and showed me how to do it, and I just followed their instructions, and I wouldn't be able to replicate it if I tried. I'm not very good when it comes to computers. Terrible when it comes to computers. I can fly the computer of my airplane in real life, that's about it. Guess that's better than nothing.
Number 9 Alpha Lima, left downwind departure, wind 160 at 15, or 14, clear for takeoff.
Left downwind departure, 14 clear for takeoff.
I'm gonna get 2855 ready to go.
14, lap and wait.
Run up and wait out, 2 Delta Echo. Runway
For the flight following. Alright, where'll be next? It's still a bit of a line behind us. Playing good. Probably not Kenny Monster, to be honest with you.
Number 5 Alpha Tango exiting my airspace to the north, please change route.
Roger, nobody can call 5 Alpha Tango, thanks.
Number 2 Delta Echo. Left downwind departure, wind 160 at 15, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14 at the left downwind departure, 2 Delta Echo.
Farmingdale State 77, runway 14, line up and wait.
1-4, line up wait, Farmingdale State 77.
Number 9 Alpha Lima, Lima airspace to the north, clear to
It's
change.
finally our time, chat.
Change approved, then Alpha Lima, thanks, yeah.
We're lined up, we're ready to go. We'll make a left downwind departure to the Northport Stacks. We'll climb up to 5,500 feet. We'll try and pick a flight following from New York approach if they're not already too saturated, and we'll make our way up to Hartford. That is the plan. And yes, I'm going to cheat with autopilot, I'm sorry. I'm a lazy sim pilot. I'm a good real-world pilot, but a lazy sim pilot. My throat is definitely bothering me a little bit. Can't win, chat. If it's not one thing, it's another right now with my body.
Farmingdale State 77, left turn out to the north, wind 160 at 15, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Left turn north, runway 14, clear for takeoff, Farmingdale State 77. We're moving.
Skyhawk 2 Delta Echo, you can proceed on course.
When do you turn nose wheel steering on
Right
and
off
off?
Unicom, thanks for ATC.
Oh, you're gonna have to hold your thoughts on that one. We're rolling. Alright. Positive rate, no more usable runway gears coming up. Clear left, start our crosswind. And we'll start our turn towards the Northport stacks. A little bouncy.
Additional aircraft, 8 is Foxtrot is now current, altimeter 2985, wind 180 at 18, gusting.
So now, the Northport stacks, they might not show up in the sim here, chat. But in real life, they would be out over here somewhere. I think like right over here. You know what, we're gonna cheat all the way with the weather here. I don't like the way the sim was responding to that. So we're full cheatsy doodle on the weather. I apologize for the lack of realism.
Number 2, Lima Charlie, left turn out to the north, wind 180 at 18, gusting 23, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Solid, 82, left.
Yeah, so I think right around here is where the Northport stacks should be. They obviously don't show you. See, right where those two little things are is where they would be. There'd be 4 red and white stacks, but the sim doesn't have them in there. So we're just going to fly towards that, and that'll be our first point on our journey. So we're going to go ahead and get the autopilot heated up here.
Line up and wing, 9 Delta.
Can't even make out what these say because of the glare. Jeez. We're going to arm, and we're going to engage, and we're going to go vertical speed, 1,000 feet.
Farmingdale State 77, leave my state to north 2, to change proof.
Pre-change proof, Farmingdale State 772. New York approach, Farmingdale State 77.
Stand by, land Chile 532, heavy, contact Boston Center, 134.7.
347, land Chile 532, thank you sir, we'll see you.
Number 2438 Sierra, recommend either climb or descend. The traffic is on a converging course about 2 miles off your left wing at the same altitude.
We'll descend, breathe here.
Thank you. Aircraft calling, say again.
Yeah, New York approach, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, New York approach.
Farmingdale State 77 is Bonanza, leaving 4,000 feet, coming up on the Northport stacks, VFR flight following to Hartford.
Farmingdale State 77, squawk 0302.
0302, Farmingdale State 77.
Departure Delta 1239, airborne at 5,000.
1239, radar contact, thank you. Proceed direct white, climb and maintain 12,000, 12,000.
Proceed direct white and climb maintain 12,000, Delta 1239.
So after we get into the Northport stacks here, chat, we're going to go...
77 radar contact, 7 miles north of the Farmingdale Airport at 4,800. You can proceed on course, and welcome aboard. The Long Island altimeter currently 2988.
On course, 2988, Farmingdale State 77, thank you. We'll make a slight left turn to the city of Norwalk, right over here where my mouse is pointing. That's going to be our next visual point that we fly to.
8999, wind 180 at 12, runway 13.
So we usually, the nose wheel steering, if you're asking about the Airbus, it's usually below like 40 knots.
60 at 14, gust 21, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 2 to right at 716.
But there's no real like on-off thing for it. It's a system that I can't really explain, to be honest with you. I'd have to show you in the actual airplane, but I don't have the actual airplane, obviously, so. Alright, we're coming up over the stacks, which would be right here. And then we'll cross over to Norwalk. Alright, we've hit our cruise, so I'm just going to go 23 squared in this Bonanza here for my cruise. It's going good so far, good fixins. There's still guys on the ground at Republic if you have time to suit up. Still 8 guys waiting to depart. We got guys that have already landed at Hartford, and there's still 8 guys on the ground at Republic. A lot of people showed up tonight. Feel free to join in. Alright, let's make our turn here to Norwalk.
1239 leaving my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, we
Have a good
have
flight.
22 pilots.
Over to Unicom
Tonight.
for Delta 1239. Have a good night.
So you still got plenty of time if you want, because we are still getting guys departing out of Farmingdale. So there's Norwalk, so we're going to fly directly to Norwalk now, chat. And then we'll make the turn, kind of follow the Connecticut coast to Bridgeport and then New Haven, and then we'll go kind of towards Hartford from there. Now I'm just going to put Hartford in here as just as a reference. I have no intention of flying GPS direct tonight, but we are going to have it in here, and we did have 430s, dual 430s in those Warriors at Farmingdale, and we could put, you know, we would have them in there as a reference, kind of give us a distance reference, so we are going to put that in there just for reference.
Delta 181, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 16,000, vectors for the approach. 181 heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 16,000, vectors for the approach. Kennedy altimeter is 2987.
Thanks for the resubscription, good fixins. I appreciate you for 22 months. Appreciate that very much, man.
Delta 716, radar contact.
Thank you for all the work that you do with the Flying Club.
2,400 after 716.
Delta 716, climb and maintain 11,000, 11,000.
East of I-91, I don't know what, I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't even know what I-91 is, to be honest with you. But this is, I'm going to get up to the Norwalk here, and then I'm going to fly to over Bridgeport, over New Haven, and then kind of follow this highway up towards Meridian, and then Hartford.
Jazz 8999, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000.
Up to 15,000, Jazz 8999.
Delta 442 Heavy, just checking. Have you given us a descent yet, or no?
Delta 442 Heavy, cross Lendy, flight level 190. You still have about, I would say, at least 50 flying miles before you're going to be intercepting the localizer. I know you feel like you're close to the field, but the way the airspace works, you have to travel south over the ocean and then back around for the approach.
Alright, no worries. Cross Landia, 19, or follow
so here's the Long Island Sound. Got Bridgeport and New Haven, Connecticut out in the distance. We'll be flying over those here at some point. Once we get over Norwalk, which we're getting pretty close here to Norwalk.
Start Wilburnsville and then climb to 17,000.
We'll start our right turn here shortly.
Jazz 8999, turn right heading 320.
Right 320, Jazz 8999.
Start that turn. Go towards Bridgeport. Pretty much just follow the coast here to New Haven, essentially, over Bridgeport, New Haven, before we kind of make that northeast turn.
Let's jet 368, proceed direct Harp. Going to maintain 8,000.
Direct Harp down to 8,000, Russia.
Delta 181, descend and maintain 8,000.
And we're moving. Keeping it rolling.
Delta 442 heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 16,000. Kennedy altimeter 2987.
We need to come a little bit more to the right to get over to the Bridgeport Airport.
So 442 heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 16,000. Kennedy altimeter 2987.
Delta 442, turn right heading 170, just maintain 16,000, and altimeter 1987.
Jazz 8999, proceed direct Gale.
Direct Gale, Jazz 8999.
New York approach, Katana 99 Delta Echo, 3,515 miles west of the Ashland Airport, VFR to Hartford.
Number 99 Delta Echo, New York approach, squawk 0354.
0354, 99 Delta.
Number 618 Victor Charlie, contact Bradley approach 123.905.
City of Bridgeport, City of New Haven right behind it, up on the Connecticut
Number
coast here.
24380, contact Bradley approach 123.905.
123.905. Yep.
Number 899 Alpha Lima, contact Bradley approach 123.905.
123.905.
That'll be our next frequency as well.
Jazz 8999, descend and maintain 8,000. Sorry, Jazz is 8999, disregard. Delta 442 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Just maintain 8,000, Delta 442 Heavy.
Jazz 8999, you're leaving my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight.
Over to Unicom, thanks for getting us out, Jazz 8999.
716, you're leaving my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight.
Is that for 716?
716, yeah, you're leaving my airspace. New York Center offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight.
Frequency change approved. Delta 716. Bye-bye.
New York approach, good evening. Seabed Concord 9095 Heavy at the gate. And information low center, request stop at the gate and Bushman.
Seabed Concord 90905 Heavy. Push and start will be at your discretion. The ramp is uncontrolled. Just call ready for taxi.
9095.
Farmingdale State 77, the Bridgeport altimeter 2987.
87, Farmingdale State 77.
Delta 181 Heavy, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 4,000. Let's get 368, descend and maintain 4,000.
Another 4,000, let's get 368.
Alright, so we're coming up over Bridgeport.
Citation 85 Kilo Tango at LaGuardia.
We'll just keep going towards New Haven.
Citation 85 Kilo Tango, New York approach.
And then once we get to New Haven, that's where we're going to kind of start going up towards Meridian, following that highway a little bit to the northeast.
Then it's filed.
And I don't remember what highway that is.
Flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with
nope. In this case, because Hartford is a Class Delta, Rob, he just tells you to cancel the flight following. He's going to have you squawk VFR, and then you still have to go and pick up your own clearance with the Class Delta to get the full stop landing. That's the absolutely appropriate way to do it. So they're doing it right.
Citation 5 Kilo Tango, read back correct.
So you have to cancel. Once you have Hartford in sight, or whenever you're ready to cancel, you cancel the flight following. They're going to tell you to squawk VFR, and then you go and contact the Hartford Tower.
Heading 040. Delta 442 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
Should be right over Bridgeport. Yes, we are.
4,000, Delta 442 Heavy.
New York approach, Piper Warrior, November 516, Delta Foxtrot. VFR request.
Piper 516 Delta Foxtrot, New York approach, go ahead.
I would like to pick up flight following into Hartford Brainerd, sir. We're at 3,500 feet.
Piper 516 Delta Foxtrot, squawk 0365.
0365, Piper Warrior 6 Delta Foxtrot.
Number 99 Delta Echo, you are radar contact 13 miles north of the Farmingdale Airport at 3,500. You can resume your own navigation. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. 99 Delta Echo.
Delta 442 Heavy, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, Delta 442 Heavy.
So should see New Haven right out here in front of us.
Number 516 Delta Foxtrot, radar
pretty much right here where my mouse is. So we're still good. That's when we'll then make our northeast turn from New Haven. It's going to be about a 022 heading,
navigation,
according to Sky Vector. Dub Aviator, thanks for coming in today. Very good turnout tonight. 22 pilots, 5 air traffic controllers
040.
that are related to the Flying Club at least.
040, Delta 442.
040, Delta 442.
040, Delta 442.
Farmingdale State 77, contact Bradley approach 123.95.
123.95, Farmingdale State 77. See you later.
Yep.
Bradley approach, good evening. Farmingdale State 77, VFR 5500.
Farmingdale 77, Bradley approach, Bradley turn 2991.
901, thanks. Farmingdale State 77. Still a bunch in, yeah, there's still 4 or 5 on the ground, I think. That's how many of us. There's already a handful that have landed at Hartford, and there's still guys that are waiting to take off on the ground at Republic. We had a lot tonight. A lot.
Should we descend now? Lufthansa 121.
Lufthansa 121, just trying to get you in with all this air traffic right now. Third right heading 110.
Turning right 110, Lufthansa 121.
First 361, Jewett, contact Bradley ground on 121.9.
Alright, so once we get over New Haven here, chat, we're going to go about a 022 heading. That should kind of get us going in the direction there.
Jewett, Bradley approach.
Oh, we should probably switch fuel tanks. I almost forgot that this is an airplane that requires that, chat. No, that's the wrong way.
Number 792, Mike
There we go.
Joseph, contact Brainerd Tower on 119.6.
Brainerd Tower, 119.6, thanks for the help, Jim Mike.
Number 899 Alpha Lima, traffic is 9 o'clock.
Start balancing that fuel out.
Half mile, say altitude 4,600. Port in sight.
We have the traffic.
So here's New Haven, Connecticut.
Number 618.
Blood in the
Victor
streets in the
Charlie,
town of New
traffic
Haven.
is 3 o'clock, altitude 5,500, 1 mile, report in sight.
Sounds good, Kitty Monster.
Number 522, contact
Alright, so
Brainerd
we'll
Tower
go on
on
about the
119.6.
022 heading now. Should take us right where we need to go. Let's see. If we go direct to Hartford, should be able to kind of go almost direct now. 025, might need more of a 025. Try the 030. You can almost see this highway up here is going to kind of take us up to Hartford, so we can almost use that as a reference now on our way up there. And we're going to pass over the Meridian Airport is going to be our next visual point that we're going towards.
Leaving Air 121, Barry approach. Leewin Air 121, Barry approach.
Victor Sherwood, go Golf.
Number 618, Victor Charlie, Bradley approach.
Go for 618 Big Charlie.
Weekland Air 121, Bradley approach, how are you reading? November 899 Alpha Lima, contact Brainerd Tower on 119.6.
Brainerd Tower 119.6, Center Alpha Lima, that's you.
Lufthansa 121 on 5,000 feet with you.
Lufthansa 121, turn left, correction, right heading 250, descend maintain 3000.
Turning on 250, descend and maintain 3000, Lufthansa 121.
Dial 618 Victor Charlie, starting at VATSIM.
Number 618 Victor Charlie, contact Brainerd Tower 119.6.
I think 6, have a good night.
Bradley approach number 614, Bravo Echo, VFR request.
QI 121, proceed direct thumb.
Bradley approach number 614, Bravo Echo, VFR request.
Number 614, Bravo Echo, Bradley approach.
614 Bravo Echo, we're 23 miles south-southeast of the Brainerd Airport, 4,500 on a 1200 beacon code, and we're looking for practice LDA runway 2 at Brainerd.
Number 614, Bravo Echo, squawk 7366.
7366.
Weekland Air 121, proceed direct thumb.
Please say again, Lufthansa 121.
Lufthansa 121, proceed direct thumb.
November 243,
Number 243,
spell it for me, Lufthansa 121.
Sierra, roger.
Farmingdale State 77, cancel flight following.
Farmingdale 77, rear service terminate, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
VFR for change approved, Farmingdale State 77. He's a little too busy for my taste, chat. We'll switch over to the tower and listen to that cluster.
Uses a different plane all the time. It's a Piper inbound to
21-6.
Bradley, Hartford. Do you have an insight? Number 2 Lima Charlie, you can follow that traffic. You can try to get a little bit of separation from him. Maintain VFR, follow the traffic.
Now that we're coming up over Meridian,
down a little bit.
now we're going to kind of fly direct to Hartford. And that's going to be roughly a 043.
Number 522, you left at the end, and contact ground 121.6. Have a good night. Ground point 6, number 522 again.
And this is going to take us over to Hartford, so we'll also start our descent here.
I'm sorry, November 327 Sierra Zulu, Brainerd Tower, are you with me?
Yep, 7 Sierra Zulu, holding short runway 2, ready for departure.
Number 7 Sierra Zulu, I probably can't quite squeak in, hold short landing traffic.
Holding short, 7 Sierra Zulu.
Hartford Tower, good evening. This is Farmingdale State 77, about 15 miles to the southwest, inbound for a full stop with Gulf.
And aircraft calling, say call sign again?
Farmingdale State 77.
And Farmingdale State 77, I can't quite see you on radar. I don't think, I'll be back with you in a second.
Roger, we are about 12 to the southwest.
Lima, runway 2, number 2, clear to land.
Runway 2, number 2, 9 around. Good to land.
Victor Charlie, would you like us to join what base 302?
Aircraft calling, say again?
November 618 Victor Charlie, would you like us to join at base for 02?
Number 618 Victor Charlie. You are inbound. You can turn right and make direct the runway.
Alright, we'll turn direct to 02, 618 Victor Charlie.
And Farmington State 77, you were buried under another radar contact. I appreciate that. I didn't do it that way. Sorry about that, is what I meant to say. You can if you could remain east of I-91 as much as possible, expect runway 2.
Expect runway 2 east of I-91, Farmingdale State 77.
Tower number 7 goes clear runway 2.
Where is I-91?
Number 5 Alpha Tank, contact ground 121.6. Have a good night.
Over to ground 121.6.
We'll go a little bit further east here.
Number 7 Sierra Zulu, have 1 aircraft landing, and then we're going to speak out, so be ready.
Hold in short for no delay, 7 Sierra Zulu.
You said it much better than I did. November 9er Alpha Lima, contact ground 121.6. Have a good day.
Ground point 6, Mocha Gotti, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Brainerd Tower, number 614 Bravo Echo is Loomis, the LVA runway 2 approach.
Number 7 Sierra Zulu, runway 2, line up and wait.
Runway 2, line up and wait, 7 Sierra Zulu. We've probably got around missile there to land.
Yeah, that traffic calling on the IFR approach, say again.
Number 614 Bravo Echo is just inside Lomas LDA 2.
Number 614 Bravo Echo. Brainerd Tower, good evening. Traffic is a Cessna 172, see 9 o'clock, similar direction, report in sight.
We're looking for Bravo Echo.
Number 8 Victor Charlie, traffic is a Baron, 2 o'clock, inbound to the runway, report in sight.
We're looking, what's altitude?
November 7 Sierra Zulu, fly run, make left close traffic for a right downwind, left downwind departure, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Up close traffic for a left downwind departure, clear for takeoff, runway 2, 7 Sierra Zulu.
Number 4 Bravo Echo, runway 2,
We
clear
should
to land.
start slowing up here.
2 clear to land, 4 Bravo Echo.
Number 5 Alpha Tango, bypass past shaft to ground.
You know what, we're going to get the autopilot off here as well.
We got that landing traffic in place.
Number 8 Victor Charlie, you follow the traffic, maintain VFR. Number 2 runway 2, clear to land.
Number 2 runway 2, clear to land, 618 Victor Charlie, calling traffic.
Get the gear down and flaps in so we don't have to hear the horn.
Charlie Golf Hotel Echo Foxtrot, hold short, landing traffic.
Hold short for landing traffic, Hotel Echo Foxtrot.
November 243 at Sierra, 5 out to the southwest.
That's November 2438 Sierra, calling Brainerd Tower.
East firm, Sierra.
Number 38 Sierra, remain east of I-91 as much as possible, as much as practical. Expect runway 2.
Expect 2 remain east of the
Farmington, forget your call sign. Farmington 77, runway 2, clear to land.
2 clear to land, Farmingdale State 77. Clear to land,
You
Chad.
said it to me 3 times, and I should have it by now, but you know.
Let's get the landing rate meter open. Yeah, they used to call us a bunch of different stuff all the time in real life.
Number 2.
You guys want to put landing rate guesses in the chat now would be the time.
Are you with me?
Farmingdale State is a real call sign. Yes, it's used by Farmingdale State College out on Long Island. FDL.
Number 2 Lima Charlie, turn right, make direct the runway.
Alright, we got the gear down. Let's go flaps.
And November 2 Lima Charlie, traffic
We are clear to
is
land.
A Bonanza on a 2.5 mile final report in sight.
Go ahead and get your landing rate guesses in the chat. Positive, negative number does not matter. What do you guys think it's going to be?
Number 2 Lima Charlie, follow the traffic. Number 2 runway 2, clear to land.
61 Victor Charlie is clear 02 Delta.
Number 8 Victor Charlie, contact ground 121.6. Have a good day.
1216, have a good night.
Charlie Golf Hotel Echo Foxtrot, my apologies. It's a little bit busy. And any other aircraft on the ground waiting for me?
Hotel Echo Foxtrot, there's someone right behind me.
See if I can get a good landing in here.
Thanks for that. Thank you. Gotcha. Got it. November 3 8 Sierra, traffic is a Bonanza, 12 o'clock, headed to the inbound to the runway, reported site.
A little bouncy coming up over the trees there. But we're going to squeak out a nice buttery soft 68 feet per minute landing.
Number 2, runway 2.
You're going to win by default emergency butter since you're the only one who guessed.
Number 7 Sierra Zulu, I have no traffic between you and the edge of my airspace. Frequency change for you. Have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, 7 Sierra Zulu, good day.
Hartford Tower, Cessna November 172 Delta Echo is about 7 miles from the field to the southwest, looking to full stop and then take off again later.
Charlie Golf Hotel Echo Foxtrot, if able, without delay. Fly runway heading runway 2, clear for takeoff. Traffic is a Bonanza on a 2 mile final.
So we're going to park over at the FBO real quick, chat, and then take a pee break and get set up for the next leg.
And runway 02.
Charlie Golf Hotel Echo Foxtrot, hold short, sorry.
Alpha.
Charlie 4576, it's Juliet Bravo Alpha.
Okay, Juliet Bravo Alpha.
Ground, good afternoon. This is Farmingdale State 77 off on Charlie, taxi to the FBO off a hotel there.
Farmingdale 77, Brainerd ground, good evening. Taxi via Alpha Hotel to the ramp.
Alpha Hotel, Farmingdale State 77.
Brainerd ground, Piper 8909 or Alpha Lima. We're at the Jet Center with information golf. We're ready to taxi for VFR departure to the west.
Piper 9 Alpha Lima, runway 2, taxi via Juliet Bravo Alpha. You're going to be following a citation, unless you get there and he's not moving, but I expect he'll be moving by the time you get there, so follow that citation.
Alright, runway 2 via Juliet Bravo Alpha. We'll follow
I really have to pee, chat, otherwise I wouldn't taxi so fast. But we'll get in there.
Piper 9 Alpha Lima, are you going to click follow?
And then we're going to go take a leak. And then we'll get set up for the next
you can keep that, but Bradley
next leg. I'm going to keep the engine running. We're going to hot pee, chat. We're going to hot pee. Keep the engine running, do a little hot pee. Like a hot refuel, except I'm going to defuel my body.
November 22 Lima Charlie, is that you? November 22 Lima Charlie, Brainerd ground. Let's have you turn left
Park and
on
brake
Alpha,
on.
then
Leave
Charlie to the ramp, because I got some
you
folks
guys
that are
can
going to
listen
pop
to
out of the
ATC,
ramp.
I'll be right back.
And if you could expedite. November 2438 Sierra, hold position.
Charlie Oscar requesting VFR departure via runway 02 Hartford ground.
Piper 9 Alpha Lima, were you able to hold position in time?
Affirm 9 Alpha, good day.
Yeah, that Cessna's not talking to me.
Didn't look like it.
Okay, November 3 Charlie Oscar, runway 2, taxi via Juliet Bravo Alpha, cross runway 29er
we've got
on
the quick
Alpha,
P all done.
and you're going to give way to a Piper, I think that's a Warrior, that's going to be coming down Juliet from your left to right.
Get ourselves going to Stewart.
Juliet Bravo Alpha cross runway.
Alright, so for this next leg chat, if we want to take a look over on my second screen, we're going to take off out of Hartford. Probably going to get a left crosswind departure. We're going to get out over Robinson Field, cross over these railroad tracks here, keep going, cross over this highway here near Milford. Got the river too that's kind of going along with it. Cross over Stormville. We're going to remain clear of the Dutchess County Class Delta, whether we stay above it or to the south of it, and head on over to the Newburgh Beacon Bridge to get on into Stewart. We're going to expect a left downwind for runway 9er, I believe, tonight. So that's the plan for our second leg here. Harvard Ground, this is Farmingdale State 77. We'd like to request taxi VFR flight following to Stewart. We have information Gulf.
Farmingdale 77, thank you for Gulf. Runway 2, taxi via, let's see, Hotel Alpha, cross runway 29er on Alpha.
Hotel Alpha, cross 29er on Alpha to runway 2. Farmingdale State 77.
Citation 4576, once across runway 29er, monitor tower on 119.6.
Actually, we're going to exit at Delta.
4576, once across 29er, monitor tower on 12, can you repeat frequency?
119.6.
119.6, 4576.
Piper 9er Alpha Lima, once across runway 29er, contact tower, monitor tower, 119.6.
Alright, once across runway 29er, we'll monitor tower 119.6.
Farmingdale State 77. Actually, I'm going to have you hold short of Bravo on Alpha, and I'm going to get this Wilga out in front of you.
No problem. Hold short of Bravo on Alpha, Farmingdale State 77.
Number 3A, Charlie Oscar. Traffic will hold for you on Alpha.
23 pilots now, by the way, chat, with the addition of Brett to the mix.
Monitor tower, 119.6, and have only the finest of flights, my friend.
Copy, cross 29er, monitor 119er.
That is a hell of a count for a Thursday night.
Farmingdale State 77, follow that Wilga. Once across 29er, you can monitor tower 119.6.
Follow the Wilga monitor tower, Farmingdale State 77.
Hartford ground, Cessna 172 Delta Echo 576, hold for release.
Hold for release, Charlie 4576.
Hartford ground 5 Mike Golf 16, looking for taxi clearance to Bradley.
Number 7, disregard. Aircraft calling, say call sign again.
5 Mike Golf 16, looking for taxi for Bradley.
5 Mike Golf 16, contact ground 121.6.
Oh, 5 Mike Golf 16, sorry.
Lufthansa 121, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land, Lufthansa 121.
Alpha Tower, good day, Bonanza 6.
Might be a while before we can depart out of here now.
Full landing.
Lufthansa 121 is going around.
Lufthansa 121, you can climb and maintain 2000, contact departure 123.905.
Climbing 3000, contacting departure, Lufthansa 121.
Alpha Tower, good day, Bonanza 6 Whiskey Yankee with information Golf.
Bonanza 6 Whiskey Yankee, Brainerd Tower, good evening, my apologies. You can turn inbound, remain east of I-91 as practical, and expect runway 2.
Roger, east of I-91, for downwind runway 2, Bonanza 6 Whiskey Yankee.
Can you give me the frequency again, Lufthansa 121?
Lufthansa 121, contact departure 123.905.
123.905, Lufthansa 121, thank you.
Charlie 4576, you probably have been waiting a while. Runway 2, position and hold. Position and hold. Line up and wait.
Line up and wait, Charlie 4576.
Thanks for your patience, everybody. Just kind of cleaning up the airspace a little bit. Yeah, Charlie 4576, I'm still waiting for relief. We have aircraft inbound to Bradley, so we're waiting for Bradley approach to give us the go-ahead.
Brainerd Tower, Katana 99 Delta Echo at 2,500 inbound to land.
Number 999 Delta Echo, Bradley Tower, altimeter 2991. Maintain VFR at or below 2,000. Maintain east of the interstate as much as practical. Expect runway 2.
Maintain at or below 2,000 east of the interstate, 99 Delta Echo.
Can you move up, guy? Guy needs to move up.
Charlie 4576, fly runway heading, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway 2, clear for takeoff, Charlie 45.
Number 899 Alpha Lima, Brainerd Tower, are you with me?
We're with you, 9 Alpha Lima.
Number 9er Alpha Lima, runway 2, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 2, 9 Alpha.
Hey, you don't necessarily have to get handed off from Republic Tower, to be honest, Good Fixins. Once you leave the airspace, you can just frequency change or prove yourself, pretty much. There's nothing that says that they have to hand you off with a frequency change.
Brainerd approach tower, this is Piper Warrior 6 Delta Foxtrot. We are 8 miles.
A lot of times we didn't even, Republic could get so busy that they wouldn't even bother. We would just go on our own once we cleared the Delta. Thank you for the subscription, Emergency Butter. I appreciate that very much.
East of the interstate.
Thank you for using your Prime sub on this channel.
Okay, we'll stay east of the interstate as possible, and we'll expect runway 2. This is Piper Warrior 6 Delta Foxtrot.
2395.
4576, contact departure. Have a good flight.
For the flight following.
Contacting departure 4576. Good evening.
Number 9er Alpha Lima, left downwind departure is approved. Runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Left downwind departure, runway 2, clear for takeoff, 9 Alpha Lima, thanks.
November 9er Delta Echo, you could make straight to the runway, runway 2, clear for takeoff. Traffic is departing prior to your arrival.
Straight into runway 2, clear for landing, 99 Delta Echo.
November 3 Charlie Oscar, holding short runway 0.
Number 38 Charlie Oscar, Brainerd Tower, welcome back. Hold short, landing traffic.
Supposed to read back hold short, guy.
And Bonanza 6 Whiskey Yankee 1500 downwind runway 2.
Number 6 Whiskey Yankee, traffic is it's got wings and it's on a short final, reporting traffic.
Yeah, got it inside November 6 Whiskey Yankee.
November 6 Whiskey Yankee, number 2, runway 2, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 2, clear to land, November 6 Whiskey Yankee.
And November 6 Whiskey Yankee, if you can make that short approach if possible, that'd be helpful.
Or to make it as short as possible, 6 Whiskey Yankee.
Guess we should watch what's going on out here. He's using as much runway as possible. Guess I should make sure my parking brake is set before I go and just go outside view. Does Bradley approach cover Hartford? It does, yes, get fixins.
Looks like you made a left on Delta, contact departure, correction, contact ground 121.6, have a good day.
21.66 to help at Delta.
Number 8 Charlie Oscar, we're just one more aircraft on a short base, we'll get you out right after that.
Copy that, no worries.
I gotta get you all to Stewart, you know, we got a long way to go tonight.
We're gonna set it up to old Bradley.
Number 6 Delta Foxtrot, if you can make a little bit of space behind that traffic that's on final, I'm going to try to squeeze a departure out between you guys.
Okay, 6 Delta Foxtrot, we'll go ahead and slow it up a bit for you, sir.
Oh, hello. How are we doing on fuel? Let's reset our fuel here, chat, just for shits. Pretend we got some fuel at the FBO there. Nice and even now.
Number 8 Charlie Oscar, with let's see, without delay, line up and wait. Runway 2, line up and wait.
Copy that, line up and wait for 3 Charlie.
Number 6 Whiskey Yankee, when able, make left, contact ground 121.6. Have a good day.
This controller is a
left and
little on the flustered side. He's having a busy night on Hartford Tower here.
Number 8 Charlie Oscar, left downwind departure is approved. Runway 2, clear for takeoff.
After that, left downwind departure, way 2.
Number 6 Delta Foxtrot, you can continue runway 2. Traffic will be departing in front of you. I'll have a clearance for you in a second.
6 Delta Foxtrot, continue the
And November 6 Delta Foxtrot, runway 2, clear to land.
We're clear to land for runway 2, 6 Delta Foxtrot.
It's Farmingdale State 77's number 1, holding short of runway 2 for a westbound departure.
Farmingdale 77, I'm going to get it right. Hold short, landing traffic.
Holding short, runway 2, landing traffic, Farmingdale State 77. I didn't need to say landing traffic, chat. He caught me with that one. Oof. All I needed to say was hold short, runway 2.
Hartford Tower, November 712 with a Foxtrot.
Sounds like Eric.
Number, is it 712 Echo Foxtrot, Brainerd Tower?
Affirmative, Bonanza 2 Echo Foxtrot, we're 50 nautical miles south of the airfield. Hurricane is forced to be VFR weather. Expecting runway 2, requesting full stop taxi back.
And you say your location again?
14 nautical miles south of the field.
November 361 Juliet, is that correct?
That negative, it's 712 Echo Foxtrot.
Sorry about that. There are a lot of aircraft flying around, so it's a little hard to pick you all out. You can, let's see, maintain VFR at or below 2,000, maintain east of the field, east of the interstate as much as practical, expect runway 2.
Expecting runway 2, and we'll try to follow that noise paper there. 2 o'clock.
Farmingdale State, is that right? Farmingdale State 77, runway 2, line up and wait.
2 line up wait, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, left downwind departure is approved, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Alright, left downwind to the west, runway 2, clear for takeoff, Farmingdale State 77. And we're on the road again.
Number 172 Delta Echo, Brainerd Tower, are you next?
I'm next, 2 Delta Echo.
Number 2 Delta Echo.
Pause the rate, no worries, more runway gears coming up.
Unavoid, runway 2 Delta Echo.
Got the city of Hartford right off the left front there, off the wing. You can see it. Very pretty. Right over the river here. We'll make our left downwind. Nice beautiful shot of Hartford right there. And
Number 2 Delta
it is
Echo,
a downwind departure, so we are going to join the downwind before we depart to the west.
Clear for takeoff for runway 2 with a left downwind departure, 2 Delta Echo.
So we'll get to the downwind pretty much right here. This is going to be close enough to a downwind, and then we're going to go ahead and head on out to the west.
Number 8 Charlie Oscar, are you still with me?
And what was roughly the heading that we wanted? If we wanted a roughly to pretty much due west.
Doing pretty well. I admit, I kind of forgot what we're doing with you. What would you like for me tonight?
I'm sorry, I missed the last half of that traffic. You sent me down on a left downwind departure.
November.
So there we go. We're going to climb up to 4,500 feet.
Have a good night.
Go ahead and get this on. This on. Heading, not nav. Heading. And we're going to go and arm and engage.
Bring your traffic time like Golf 16,
climb up
waiting
4,500
for
feet.
Runway 2.
And get moving on the climb power and get going. Heading west towards Stewart.
Time like Golf 16, yes, awaiting departure. Runway 2.
5 Mike Golf 16, runway 2, line up and wait.
Brainerd Tower, good evening, number 361 Juliet, inbound, RNAV 2.
City of Hartford and Hartford Airport. Goodbye. Leg 2 on our solo cross country.
Runway 2,
underway.
clear to land. 1 aircraft will be departing prior to your arrival.
Sure, runway 2, clear to land. Copy, departure prior to arrival, 361 Juliet.
5 Mike Golf 16 without delay, runway 2.
And once we clear the Delta, we don't even need the frequency change. We can just switch over to Bradley and pick up our flight following.
Time like Golf 16, clear for takeoff, runway 2.
And 5 Mike Golf 16, make that without delay. Traffic is on a 2.5 mile final, runway 2.
Time like Golf 16, received off the ground.
So we can go ahead and make the switch on our own here because we're altitude and out of the airspace. Bradley approach, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, Bradley approach.
Farmingdale State 77 is a Bonanza at 3,400. 5 to the east of Hartford, flight following to Stewart, Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot.
Farmingdale 77, negative on the flight following today. Apparently, unfortunately, too busy for the divide that right now.
Roger, we'll switch to advisories, Farmingdale State 77.
Number 750 Delta Bravo, turn left heading 270.
Left 270.
Alrighty then. Go to Unicom for now. We'll call up New York approach when we get a little bit closer then. There's Robinson, by the way. That's our first point that we're looking for visually, so we got that in sight, so that's good. And I'm pretty much just going to stay pretty much on the heading we're on right now at this point for a while, chat, until we get closer to Stewart. Too busy. There's a lot of us. Don't blame him. If he's too busy, can't take flight following, then you go on your own. Minus 188, not so bad. Not so bad at all, Candy Monster. My landing was minus 68. The first one. So again, we're just crossing over our first point here at Robinson. So we'll kind of keep on this general direction now, going towards Stewart. It's almost don't really need to change your heading much at all. So we're at cruise. I guess I can move this stuff around here for a nice cruise. We'll cruise a little bit faster. We'll go 25, 23. Plenty of gas, get a little oomph out of her. Again, we're going to plug in Stewart now just for reference. So, Kilo, Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot. Get our reference, about 20 minutes, not bad.
Yeah, affirmative. I'll be doing an approach. I'm not sure which one we're.
New York approach, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, go ahead.
It might be just a little bit outside your airspace, but we'll give it a shot. We're coming up over November 41 at 4,500. A Bonanza, like VFR flight following is Stewart.
Yeah, you're famous, buddy.
Farmingdale State 77, make your request with New York approach on 120.15.
2015, we'll talk to him.
Speed on course, maintain VFR, November 1 with them, hop alpha, thanks.
New York approach, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, go ahead.
Yeah, New York approach, Farmingdale State 77. We're about 10 miles to the north of Waterbury. 4500 of Bonanza via Farfly following to Stewart.
Farmingdale State 77, New York approach. Hello, Poughkeepsie altimeter 2978, squawk 0375.
0375 for Farmingdale State 77.
Negative on the traffic for 2 Mike Delta.
2 Mike Delta, looks like they're disconnected.
Definitely a little less clustery going to Stewart. Probably be even a little less clustery going to Republic now that we've gotten out of the Hartford. The first leg was always going to be the busiest and most clustery until we got spread out more. East Coast represent, Kenny Monster.
November 6092, uniform, expect the RNAV runway 24 into Poughkeepsie.
Okay, we'll expect the RNAV 24 from 90 uniform.
In manner to uniform 1 able, proceed direct to Vecchio.
Okay, when able, direct the Vecchio to you.
I'm actually a little south of where I want to be here. Let's get a little bit more turn in. And when in doubt, we always have the GPS's back up just in case.
Farmingdale State 77, radar contact about 27 miles southeast of Poughkeepsie. Proceed on course. Back to
Farmingdale State 77. Close my door and put my space heater on, chat. I'm getting a little chilly.
Manner to uniform to center maintain 4,000.
Hey, leaving 5 for 4,000, and we're direct Vecchio for 90 uniform.
Thank you. Farmingdale State 77, traffic is going to be at your about 10 o'clock, 12 miles a Piper. They're about north third northwest bound 5,000 descending 4,000.
We'll be looking Farmingdale State 77. I think 12 miles is going to be a little bit too far to see from for us here, chat. But we'll keep an eye out. Stewart Tower is 21-0. We'll get that ready to go.
November 2 Mike Delta, you're clear to transition to Poughkeepsie class Delta westbound.
Roger 2 Mike Delta.
Keep on moving. A lot of GA going on between this in this area. I like it. I like it.
And 902 uniform 20 miles from Vecchio, cross Vecchio, at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV running 24 approach.
Vecchio at or above 3,000, and clear for the approach 90 uniform.
And 902 uniform traffic is going to be at your 1 o'clock.
So since I'm familiar with the area, this is going to be the little bit of mountains before the Hudson River that's going to take us right over to, you can almost see Stewart Airport because it's so big, you can almost see it out in the distance where I'm circling my mouse, chat. Almost. So we can almost just visually kind of go on our own from there just because we can see it. My knowledge of the area is very, very strong.
to Mike Delta, radar services terminated. Contact Stewart Tower 121.0. See ya.
21-0 to Mike Delta.
So yeah, this is pretty easy stuff. Since we pretty much already have the field in sight out there, I don't even need to worry about any of my other points.
Number 117, Papa Alpha.
Just go right to Stewart.
20 miles north.
Good fix, it's made it to Hartford. Nice, now you gotta come over to Stewart.
November 117 Papa Alpha, proceed on course.
Oh, I'm burning more gas than I need to. I never leaned out the mixture. There we go. Switch the tanks down too while we're thinking about it. Sounds like a plan. That's pretty much what I did. Always important to take P-brakes when you need them.
Farmingdale State 77 traffic call is going to be at your 1 o'clock, 8 miles out, westbound altitude indicates 4,500.
You're still looking Farmingdale State 77. That's right, gotta refuel. And defuel the body, refuel the plane. Those lakes out there. Yes, I'm pretty much right where I want to be, chat. We're passing right over by these lakes that are right here on the sectionals, so we're more or less right where we want to be on our flight. See Stewart Airport pretty much right off the nose there, looking right at 27. We're going to expect a left down one for runway 9 today.
From Del State 77 if needed, cleared through the Poughkeepsie Class Delta.
Roger, Farmingdale State 77, thank you.
Sorry, cleared the transition through the Class Delta.
If needed, I think we'll be to the south, but we'll clear transition if needed, Farmingdale State 77.
And 9 uniform, completely 4,000, 3,000.
November 609 2 uniform, thanks.
And approach Farmingdale State 77. We actually have the field in sight. We can punch out with you.
Farmingdale State 77, roger, contact, or radar service terminated, contact Stewart Tower 121.0, see ya.
Alright, squawk VFR, frequency change, prove it over Tower, Farmingdale State 77, see you. Ground is 21-9.
31 Heavy, Stewart Tower, good evening, runway 9, line of wait.
Ground point 09, core air cargo velocity.
And we got ATIS Bravo over at Stewart. So Stormville should be right around here somewhere. I think it's this guy right here. Yep, Stormville right here. That was the other point that we were looking for. So we were right where we wanted to be. Obviously we got the airport in sight, so that makes things a hell of a lot easier. Stay south of the Delta for Poughkeepsie. Dutch AS County. 100 bits if I can beat the 188. Alright. Challenge accepted. I agree to these terms.
Number 899 Alpha Lima, fly VFR suggested heading of 280. I got a departure coming off 9.
Heading 280, 9 Alpha.
Tower November 139 are on downlink, requesting full stop on runway 9.
Number 123 Alpha Lima, roger. Runway 9, you're clear to land. The wind's 130 at 10.
Clear to land, runway 9.
Stuart Tower, full air cargo 431 on runway 09, line up and wait.
Fire cargo 431, roger.
Are we having an aircraft land over top of us?
You are not. Number 12389, cancel landing clearance, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Sending down.
Stewart Tower, Skyhawk 792, Mike Delta, about 10 miles to the northeast, inbound, full stop with Bravo.
Number 792, Mike Delta, Stewart Tower, thanks for Bravo. Enter the left downwind runway at 9, report midfield.
Left downwind 9, report midfield to Mike Delta.
Alright, we're above the Delta here, so we're going to go ahead and move a little bit to the north here. Start getting ready for the downwind for runway 9. Get a little bit out of the way of the departure path for 9 there. Stewart Tower, good evening. Farmingdale State 77, 13 miles to the west, or excuse me, to the east. Inbound for a full stop with Bravo.
Farmingdale State 77, Stewart Tower, good evening. D Stewart, altimeter 2980. Traffic at your 12 to 1 o'clock, about 3 miles of Skyhawk out of 3100 southwestbound report site.
Looking for traffic, Farmingdale State 77.
Flyer cargo 431 heavy, turn right heading 120. The winds 130 at 8, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
Right heading 130 at 800, clear takeoff 09. Polar cargo.
It's going to be over the river here somewhere.
Number 12389, runway 9, you're clear to land. The wind's 130 at 8.
Clear to land, runway 9, November 139.
Farmingdale State 77 has traffic in sight.
Farmingdale State 77, roger. You're going to be number 3 following that traffic, report midfield.
Alright, we'll join the left downwind for 9 following the traffic, Farmingdale State 77.
Mike Delta, you have the traffic in sight now. He's about that your 1 to 2 o'clock, about 3 miles.
Negative contact, still looking to Mike Delta.
Stewart Tower, this is November 117 Papa Alpha.
We're going to start descending here, chat. 1,500 feet for the traffic pattern altitude. We will arm, engage.
117 Papa Alpha, Stewart Tower, standby. Number 117 Papa Alpha, for now fly heading VFR suggested heading 130, the Stewart altimeter 2975.
Number 117 Papa Alpha, fly heading 130, altimeter 2975.
Flyer cargo 431, contact near departure 120.15, we'll see you later.
120.15.
Problem is he wants us to follow this traffic that we just passed off here, so we're going to have to slow it up.
Number 2, Mike Delta, that traffic now at your 2 to 3 o'clock, about 4 miles northwestbound out of 4400.
I'm still looking to Mike Delta.
So we'll go ahead and get some first notch flaps in, keep ourselves nice and slow. Since he's going to be right out in front of us here.
Piper 9 Alpha Lima is midfield, left down runway 9.
See him right here.
Piper 9 Alpha Lima, roger. The wind's 130 at 8, runway 9, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 9.
Oh, that's not what we want. That's what we want. What is he doing?
Number 117 Papa Alpha, traffic at your 1 to 2 o'clock, about 10 miles southwestbound, a Bonanza out of 3200.
He's at 172, that's why he's going to be much slower. We'll go gear down, get more drag.
November 117 Papa Alpha, sorry, having audio issues. Do you mind repeating that last?
Papa Alpha, no problem. Your traffic at your 1 to 2 o'clock now, about 10 miles southwestbound of Bonanza out of 2300. Correction, 2900.
Keep our eyes on him. Bonanza's faster than 172, oh yeah.
Ready for takeoff, southwest departure.
Number 5133 Kilo, roger, hold short runway 9, traffic landing.
Runway 9, just number 150 kilo.
Number 17 Papa Alpha, enter the left downwind runway 9, report.
There's the Newburgh Beacon Bridge over there, chat.
November 117 Papa Alpha, still don't have that traffic in play, we'll enter downwind runway 9 and report this building.
7 Papa Alpha, as you make the right turn to join downwind, you'll be at your 12 o'clock, about 8 miles.
Appreciate it.
Number 12389, welcome to Stewart, exit right when able, contact ground point 9.
Number 300. Contact ground.
There's that traffic's actually slightly above us now. Very wide downwind, but we'll follow him. Obviously, at this point, I should probably just have the autopilot off and do it by hand.
Number 5133 Kilo, Squawk Mode Charlie.
It's not 5133 kilo.
5133 Kilo, Squawk Mode Charlie.
Go Charlie, this is number 150 kilo.
Technically, he doesn't have to squawk Charlie, so it's not in the mode C Veil, unless he's IFR.
Mike Delta, the wind's 130 at 8, runway 9, you're cleared to land.
Runway 9, clear to land, 2 Mike Delta.
For 9 Alpha Lima, welcome to Stewart, right when able, ground point 9, we'll see you later.
I want short final later.
Farmerdale State 77, left downwind.
Farmdale State 77, still the traffic site?
Inside Farmerdale State 77.
Farmdale State 77, you're number 2 following that traffic, the wind's 130 at 8, runway 9, you're cleared to land.
Number 29, clear to land, Farmerdale State 77.
Number 117 Pop Alpha, you have the field in sight?
November 117 Papa Alpha, you have the field in
sight. Good with our gear flaps down there, chat. Not climbing though.
117 Papa Alpha,
We lost our traffic pattern altitude. Let's get back down here. No need to be climbing. Long runway.
You want me to keep a squawk call, or you want me to call for you?
Number 5133 Kilo, continue holding short runway 9 and just verify transponder mode Charlie.
We'll check that for you.
Number 33 Kilo, you're still showing squawking standby, just verify.
Alright, you go ahead and put the landing rate guesses in the chat now. Positive, negative number does not matter. You do not need the exclamation point predict, just positive, negative number. What do you think my second landing rate is going to be tonight in the Bonanza into Stewart here?
Piper 9 Alpha Lima, welcome to Stewart. It's going to be a left turn, Alpha ground point 9. We'll talk to you later.
Left turn on Alpha ground 9 or point 9.
So there's the traffic coming up on the base there, off our left wing.
Number 117 Pop Alpha, looks like you're turning northbound now. The field's at your let's see here, 9 to 10 o'clock, about 10 miles.
And we'll go ahead and turn our base.
November 117 Papa Alpha. I'll go ahead and revert back to heading 130.
Sun Papa Alpha, if you're looking for a full stop at Stewart, the field's now at your southwest. If you need suggested heading turn,
probably start descending. We're going to be a little high right now where we're at. Get the last notch of flaps in.
November 117 Papa Alpha, turning left 200.
Last call on the landing rate guesses.
And on the rollout, the field should be at your 12 o'clock reporting site.
Plenty of runway to land on, though, even if we end up being high, chat. Let's be honest. Got almost 12,000 feet of runway. Still a lot even after displaced. We're kind of doglegging this
midfield runway 9er.
Dogging this little base to final turn here.
Alpha will look forward midfield on 9 again.
A little high, but like I said, plenty of runway to figure it out. We do have that traffic in front of us that needs to get on off the runway.
Tower, good evening. Helicopter 433 Delta Echo, 8 miles to the southwest, inbound for Independence with Bravo.
Number, correction, helicopter 433 Delta Echo, Stewart Tower, good evening. Call me 3 miles out short of the field to remain east of the runway 34 extended center line.
Report 3 miles east, clear the runway 9, 3 Delta Echo.
3 Delta Echo, negative 3 miles south of the field to remain east of the runway 34 extended center line.
3 miles south of the field, 3 Delta Echo.
Number 792, Mike Delta, welcome to Stewart, right?
134.
Alright, yeah, we're off here at Alpha 6, ground point 9 to Mike Delta.
Number 5133 Kilo, runway 9, line up to wait.
Runway 9, line up to wait, Cessna 5133 Kilo.
Farmingdale State 77 is clear on Alpha 5, taxi to signature.
Farmingdale State 77 left on Alpha, ground point 9, talk to you on the way out.
Ground point 9, see you in a bit.
Number 792, Mike Delta to ground, stay direction of flight.
Yeah, VFR to the south.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Kenny Monster.
It's rigged everywhere I go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
To Mike Delta, runway 9er, taxi Alpha.
9er via Alpha to Mike Delta.
Ground Farmingdale State 77's off on Alpha 5, taxi to signature.
Farmingdale 77, Stewart ground, stay all the way to the right side, taxi the ramp Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie to the ramp, Farmingdale State 77.
November 792, Mike Delta on Alpha, stay all the way to the right side.
And stay to the right on Alpha to Mike Delta.
Yeah, you're really not supposed to have 2 guys on the taxiway. That aircraft coming down on Alpha, I'll pull off until you pass.
Connected.
I gotta yell at someone, chat, be right back.
Channel switched.
And ground to Mike Delta, holding short 3-4 on Alpha.
I didn't realize how far behind Delta is. I just had to see that.
Mike Delta, you wanted a taxi back?
Yeah,
That's right, to Mike Delta.
It's been ending off really. It's kind of confusing
Mike
with
Delta,
the
are you in a
Catskill map
position to
because
make a
it
180 because
throws me off so
runway,
much.
the party runway?
It just annoys me when It's both Boston handing off flow to arrivals and also Washington
Say again,
handing off
for Mike
Flow
Delta.
arrivals, because
Are you
sometimes
in
they
a
hand you off
position to make a 180
them off
to
so
the
early
departing
where they're like
runway
so
9?
far from you and you can't even do anything with them. Like, I literally will tell people, like, for example, Phil,
Right, I
people,
we
if they
made the
come
wrong
in
turn
like
off the
50
other
miles
end.
away, I'll say further instructions
Yeah,
to
we make a
go.
180 from here to Mike Delta.
I mean, usually what I do, I just like make sure, because sometimes DC likes to just give them descend by star, even though that's not what you're supposed to be doing. I just usually make sure to say cross Stolen at and maintain 7,000 or 8,000, sorry.
Well, I mean, for Phil,
don't watch, chat. Don't watch. Don't watch.
What do you mean?
I forget, is Philbo one of them that has expects instead?
It's expect, yeah.
Oh, that's why, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe.
On the SOP under the ground section.
Disconnected.
Disregarding.
Well, we found a tree. Alright, let's disconnect real quick. The airplane could use a good reset anyway. Does it negate the landing? No, it doesn't negate the landing, but I do feel pretty stupid. Let's go to signature. There's actually someone that wanted to join the flying club. Let me take a look at that quick chat while we're reloading here. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, chat. See? Good lesson learned right there. That's why you get away with it in the sim, but in real life, I would be fired. Why does it always put you facing the wrong way? I never understand this. You're never facing the right way. Glitchy, okay. That's good enough. Alright, let's reconnect here. Pretend like nothing happened. Go back to Republic. Clear prop. What's going on, Michael? Thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and get on out of here now that I'm done being stupid. Stewart Ground, Farmingdale State 77 at signature with Bravo request taxi VFR to the southwest.
Farmingdale 77, Stewart Ground, runway 9 and taxi Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Alpha, runway 9, Farmingdale State 77. Sorry, coming to the event. There were practice VFR planning. Hey, no problem, man. Sorry. You can always, if you have the time to set up, you could always jump in on the last leg from Stewart to Republic, because we still got a lot of guys that haven't even landed at Stewart yet. But if you want to just chill and hang out, happy to have you aboard too. Obviously, real world and especially the kiddos come first. So there's absolutely no reason to apologize. Absolutely no reason whatsoever to apologize, my friend.
792 Mike Delta, sorry about that. Contact tower 121.2.
Long taxi down to runway 9 here, chat. The long runway. That's why 27 is always the better runway. I've never heard that before with the side-by-side taxiways. I don't know why that's in the SOP. I'm gonna have to talk to some people about that. Long taxi. We're almost there.
Farmingdale 77, contact tower 121.0, 65.
1210, Farmingdale State 77. Thanks for coming in today.
November 117, Papa Alpha. Thank you. Switching the ground.
Number 792, Mike Delta, on-course departures approved. The winds 130 at 8, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
Runway 9 clear for takeoff, on-course departure approved to Mike Delta.
Number 2, Echo Foxtrot, runway 9, you're clear to land. The winds 130 at 8.
Clear to land, runway 2, Echo Foxtrot, again, 8 storm.
And number 2, Echo Foxtrot, traffic will depart the runway prior to arrival.
Roger, 2 Echo Foxtrot.
Tower, Farmingdale State 77, holding short, runway 9.
Farmingdale State 77, roger. Number 75 Alpha Tango, Stewart Tower, good evening. Enter the left down runway 9, report midfield, the Stewart altimeter 2975. And traffic is at your immediate 3 to 4 o'clock out of 3800 report in sight.
Okay, we have the traffic in sight. Whale will enter a left downwind, runway 09. We'll report to midfield 5 Alpha Tango.
5 Alpha Tango, roger. And additional traffic is at your 12 to 1 o'clock, about 6 miles, a Skyhawk out of 1500 into left downwind for runway 9.
Roger, we have the traffic in sight, 5 Alpha Tango.
For 5 Alpha Tango, roger, you'll be number 2 following that traffic.
Number 2, 5 Alpha Tango.
Listen to this thing idle. Blah 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 blah.
Number 99 Delta Echo, traffic at your 11 to 12 o'clock, about half mile. It's out of 2600 report in sight.
I wonder if this is working now. Nope, not working. Okay.
Watch for call signs at November 99 Delta Echo. You'll be following that traffic number 3.
Number 3, 99 Delta Echo, traffic in sight.
Does sound somewhat realistic.
Number 172 Delta Echo, extend your downwind. I'll call your base.
2 Delta Echo, I'll extend my downwind. You'll call my base. 2 Delta Echo.
So we're going to depart out of here to the southwest, chat. Head out to the river. We're going to make sure we stay clear of the restricted area over West Point. And then we're just going to kind of go down towards Yorktown, back to Norwalk, back to Republic over the Northport Stacks. Pretty simple, straightforward.
Number 792 Mike Delta, are you looking for a flight following down to Farmingdale?
2 Mike Delta, yeah, we'll take it.
Number 2 Mike Delta, roger, contact New York departure 120.15, thanks for flying in.
2015, thanks for that, 2 Mike Delta.
Number 712 Echo Foxtrot, welcome to Stewart, exit right when able, ground point 9.
Over to ground once we exit the active, thanks to Echo Foxtrot.
Farmingdale State 77, runway 9, line up away.
9, line up away, Farmingdale State 77. Final's clear. Runway is clear. Ing.
Number 75 Alpha Tango, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend the downwind, 5 Alpha Tango.
Farmingdale State 77, on course departure is approved. The wind's 130 at 8, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
On course, runway 9, clear for takeoff, Farmingdale State 77.
Number 172 Delta Echo, the wind's 130 at 8, runway 9, you're clear to land.
So yeah, we're going to take off before we even get past the displaced threshold, chat? Let's see. You bet. Oh, apparently I bounced off the runway there. What the heck?
Runway 9 prior to arrival.
Okay. Whatever. Gears coming up.
Number 75 Alpha Tango, the Stewart wind's 130 at 8, runway 9, you're clear to land.
We do not want to fly over the Air National Guard base, so we're going to stay on the runway heading until we clear the field before we make our right turn. We do not want to fly over the Air National Guard base. It's not a smart thing to do. All the C-17s are out and about, apparently, and according to the sim. Why is this not working, the Volante thing? I don't understand. Alright, whatever. Don't care. Now we can turn on course. We'll wave goodbye to Stewart here. Autopilot. Heading. And we'll arm and engage, and we'll climb.
Your number 2 following that
1200 feet a
traffic,
minute, 25 squared. I'll look backwards at Stewart because they did a really nice job with this handcrafted airport over here.
77, you looking for a flight following down to Farmingdale?
Yeah, we'll take the flight following Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, contact near approach 120.15, and before you go, traffic at your 12 to 1 o'clock, about 3 miles southeastbound, a Skyhawk out of 2500.
Alright, we're looking for the traffic and we'll contact approach. Farmingdale State 77, thanks for coming in today.
We'll see you.
Goodbye, Stewart.
November 516 Delta Foxtrot, you up?
New York approach, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, go ahead.
Yeah, Farmingdale State 77, about 4 miles to the south and east of Stewart, 3,500, like VFR flight following to Republic.
Farmingdale State 77, New York departure, hello, altimeter 2975, squawk 0340.
0340, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, radar contact 5 miles southeast of Stewart, and proceed on course. Traffic is going to be at your about 1 o'clock, 4 miles. Altitude indicates 2,700.
Alright, looking for traffic on course, Farmingdale State 77. We're doing it.
And Farmingdale State 77, contact New York approach 128.55, see ya.
12855, Farmingdale State 77, see ya.
United 362,
I'm going to cheat this one, chat. .com 128.55. New York approach, good evening, Farmingdale State 77, VFR out of 4,800, climbing 5,500.
Farmingdale State 77, New York approach.
Yes, they are. Good
Welcome to Stewart altimeter 2975.
75, Farmingdale State 77.
Good. Approach. Good evening, United 362, with you climbing through 6,000 for 1,000 and on radar vector 290.
United 362, New York departure, proceed direct Biggie, climb and maintain 17,000.
Biggie.
Alright, direct Biggie and up to 17,000 United.
Alright, we are nice and climbed up. Let's go max and 23 on the RPM.
November 618,
switch the fuel tanks.
Charlie, the Long Island MacArthur Airport, currently at your 10 o'clock, 14 miles.
We're on our way.
Device when you have the field in sight.
Back to Republic. We're going to throw it into the GPS.
We found a little bit ago. We're going to,
just as a backup for reference.
In that case. 618 Victor Charlie, Farmingdale Airport, currently at your 12 o'clock, 22 miles. Device when you have the field in sight.
What number we got the field in sight? 618 Victor Charlie.
Yeah, we're moving.
So it's 745, contact New York Center, 125.32.
125.32.
Thanks for coming in today, everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Hasn't been my best work, I'll be honest with you, but not feeling my best today. That's okay. I hope you are enjoying my little trip down memory lane. It's kind of cool running this back. I know it's not the same airplane, but haven't used a Farmingdale State call sign in a long time, and it's been fun doing this and flying what was my long solo cross country during my private pilot training. So happy to have you guys along for the ride on the stream. I hope you've enjoyed what you watch. I did have the one stupid moment there at Stewart where I crashed into the tree, but
contact New York Center, 125.32.
That's the sim. Got too distracted trying to yell at someone when apparently it was in our SOP, which I'm going to have to yell at someone about it, the fact that it's in our SOP, that they have people taxiing on the same taxiway like that. I don't like that. I don't think that's how it would fly in the real world, but I don't know. Maybe it does. I'd have to talk to a buddy or someone that knows someone in Stewart Tower to find out. Oh, I was wondering what the noise was. It's Delilah sleeping right next to me. The tree needed trimming. Yeah, it did more damage to the aircraft than to the tree.
Wind 170 at 15, gust 20, runway 15 right, clear to land.
Runway 15 right, clear to land, November 2430.
And SAG 618 Victor, I'd like to request RNAV GPS VAT runway 14.
It's pretty crazy. On a clear day like this, you really can see all the way to Long Island and the Sound from where I'm at. It makes it pretty easy to navigate to Republic.
618 Victor Charlie, standby. American 164, turn left heading 250, and step to runway 22 left localizer.
Then left heading 250. And we will report for localizer 22 left, American 16.
say goodbye to the greater Hudson Valley area.
Number 618 Victor Charlie, you're a VFR aircraft. I'm unable to give you the IFR procedure tonight. There's just too much going on.
American 164, localizer starts at the runway 22.
American 164, looks like you're through the localizer. Turn left heading 190 to join the localizer.
American 164, we do confirm we are on localizer.
American 164, 7 miles from Zalpo, cleared ILS 22 left approach. The wind 190 at 16, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land the runway 22 left, American 164.
So we're coming up,
Number 618 Victor Charlie, contact the Republic Tower 118.8.
Yeah, so this group of lakes right here.
Approach, good evening, citation 4 Sierra Bravo, 4110 heading.
Coming up, actually Yorktown was passed, they already are past it, so this lake back here was Yorktown, so we're already kind of going past it.
Going to maintain 3000.
Getting a little deeper in, closer to the Carmel VR. Actually, no.
3000 for 4 Sierra Bravo.
This might be it right here, this lake
November
that we're looking for. So we're, either way, we're right on track, and it's going to be hard to miss because we can see
New York approach, the LaGuardia
sound.
altimeter.
So we see exactly where we're going.
Expect the ILS runway 22 approach.
It's not like we're going to get lost at this
Turn
point.
right heading 200.
Even a student pilot can figure out where Long Island is at this point.
Altimeter 297.8, expect ILS 22. Turn right heading 200 and down to 6000 to Lima Delta.
With departure at China 127 Heavy, destination Montreal, request agency clearance.
You're China 1027, I don't have you, it looks like you're logged on as an observer. Reconnect, not as an observer, and we should be able to get you going.
Okay, roger, thank you. At China 127 Heavy.
So 1918, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 3000.
360, descend and maintain 3000, Delta 1918.
Here, approach November 125, exit here on the ground, Morristown, and press IFR Hartford.
Number 125 Echo Sierra, New York approach. You're cleared to the Hartford Airport. Radar vectors breezy, then as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect 1000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 1104.
Roger, cleared Hartford, radar vectors breezy, 3000 initial, 11,000, 10 minutes. Departure with you, squawking 1104 with 25 Echo Sierra.
125 Echo Sierra, read back correct. Expect runway 24 for departure. The Morristown altimeter 2977. Call ready for taxi.
2977.
So I counted 23 pilots and 6 air traffic controllers that are also associated with the flying club helping tonight for a total of 29.
Left to Yeoman, down to 3000, ILS 22.
What's the record?
The record is 49.
That's still not bad though on a Thursday night.
29 on a Thursday night ain't bad, especially with no giveaways.
Miles of Sierra Alpha.
I didn't even know that. The giveaways. I'm just kidding.
Delta
We didn't really.
Cessna 513 kilo.
5133 kilo. New York approach. Stand by.
Stand by. Cessna 5133 kilo.
Coming back over to Connecticut here. Trying to remember if Norwalk is this one.
From 1918,
yeah, it's that one. So I'm going a little too far.
Need
Need to go a little bit this way. to get to Norwalk. I'm a little bit too far to the west here. Norwalk is this guy right here. Is the Norwalk inlet? I was pointing a little bit towards Stamford, Connecticut there. So we'll get back towards Norwalk so that we can then cross the river over to the Northport Stacks.
Approach to Lima Delta.
Number 40 Bravo, turn right heading 160, join the runway 19 localizer.
160, join the localizer for 40 Bravo.
Whole gaggle of folks landing over at Stewart right now.
New York process 95133 Kilo, just to confirm, I'm of 17 miles north of Kilo Charlie Delta Whiskey, Cowell Airport.
5133 Kilo, Roger, I see you there. I have yet to pull up the approach plate for that airport. I have a lot of traffic going on. I'm covering all of N90, but I'll get to you shortly. Just, you can continue on your present heading for now, and I'll give you vectors.
Roger, that's 95133.
Number 40 Bravo, 4 miles from Tugs. Maintain 3000 till established, cleared ILS 19 approach.
3000 till established, cleared ILS 19 approach, 40 Bravo.
1918, turn left heading 250, and step runway 22 left, localizer.
250, accept runway 22 left, localizer, Delta 1918.
Farmingdale State 77, cancel flight following.
Farmingdale State 77, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved, thanks.
VFR, frequency change approved, thanks for coming in today.
Approach November 125, I don't see our ready taxi.
Number 40 Bravo, wind 190 at 10, runway 19
for Republic Tower.
Runway 19 cleared to land.
Kilo State 618, picture.
Number 618 Charlie, wind 190 at 1.
Well, right across over here to the Northport Stacks that are going to be right about here where I'm circling my mouse. And over the Northport Stacks, we'll give a call to the tower. Let's see, Republic ATIS is ATIS Hotel. Got one more landing in this chat. We're almost home. I already lost a bet. It's someone else's turn. Very funny. Alright, so let's turn towards the Northport Stacks, which would be right about here if they showed up in the sim. We'll probably start descending a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and get on down to at least 2500 for now. Slowly to start. Yeah, we can do a little faster than that. prop full, get a little drag introduced. Public Tower, good evening. Farmingdale State 77 coming up on the Northport stacks at 3,800. Information, hotel inbound, full stop.
Farmingdale State 77, Republic Tower, please stay on course, report field in sight.
We have the field in sight, Farmingdale State 77.
Farmingdale State 77, clear straight in approach, runway 14.
We'll go straight in for runway 14, Farmingdale State 77. No left base over the LIE, we're just gonna go straight in. See a couple guys doing the skyline route. Very nice. They're going to the scenic way. So you see Republic out here. This is runway 19. We need to kind of get our way over for runway 14. Hence my current heading. Could probably even go a little bit more here. Get ourselves better lined up.
Wind check. This one is Victoria, wind check.
618, Victor Charlie, wind is 190 at 18.
Let's see, we can add the wind there. Wind 190 at 18. 190, 18. There we go.
Number 8, Victor Charlie, when able to stay parking, exit right.
Not sure why it's making the airplane wiggle so much, but.
Right on Golf and Alpha.
Number 8, Victor Charlie, say again.
Exiting 14 on Golf and Alpha.
Alright, number 618, Victor Charlie, taxi via Golf, Alpha, hold short runway 19.
Golf Alpha, short runway 618, picture.
We're going to go ahead and turn the autopilot off here. We're going to go ahead and switch the fuel tanks to the fuller tank for this last little bit here.
Over 8 Victor Charlie, cross runway 19 and Alpha into time.
Cross runway 19 Alpha, thanks for the ATC, have a good night.
You as well.
Does have some interesting heli routes, it sure does. Starting to get better aligned for 14. You can see 19 there's 14.
Farmingdale State 77, wind 190 at 18, runway 14, clear to land.
14 clear to land, Farmingdale State 77. We're clear to land. We're going to chop and drop, chat, so I'm going to stay quick until the bitter end here and then chop it out. Get ready for the gear horn. You can start putting land area guesses in the chat. Last one of the night. Positive or negative number does not matter. Get those guesses in the chat for the last landing of the evening. Finish our solo cross country. Definitely coming in a little high. I'll correct it. Plenty of runway, plenty of time. There she is. See if we can get down and stopped by Bravo 4 so we can go right into Echo Ramp. Easy peasy. Or I'm sorry, not Bravo 4, Bravo. See if we can get stopped by Bravo so we can just make the right turn. Try and make a nice short field landing here. Seal the deal. Last call on the night, I guess, is chat. So far, only Kenny's in. You gotta put a number in to be in. I'm gonna aim right for the numbers, chat. Dip a little low here once we get clear of all the buildings.
Public Tower, November 712, Echo Foxtrot.
Little rough.
712, Echo Foxtrot, Republic
Bottomed
Tower.
out on me at the end there.
Bonanza 2, Echo Foxtrot. We're about 60 nautical miles to the north with the current ATIS. We're forced VFR, expecting runway 14, I believe. 2 Echo Foxtrot.
Bonanza 2, Echo Foxtrot, you can proceed direct to field report field, right?
Proceed direct to field, and what was that last thing for 2 Echo Foxtrot?
2 Echo Foxtrot, report field in sight.
I will report field in sight, 2 Echo Foxtrot.
Terminal State 77's clear on Alpha, back to Echo.
Terminal State 77, sorry, stop on these again.
Yeah, we're taxiing. We're clear on Alpha, taxiing back to Echo Ramp.
Alright, copy that.
Go back to the college ramp. Ooh, little laggy there, Sim. What's going on?
Bonanza 2 Echo Foxtrot, clear straight in approach, runway 14.
Straight in approach for runway 14. Cleared for that. Sorry, 2 Echo Foxtrot.
Fuel truck is a little tight to the line there. Okay, make sure we're clear him. Alright, good. Oh, where are we parking? gonna park in this spot right here between these two Cessnas. So watch the magic, chat. We're gonna go like this, and then we would have had a tow bar to tow us in the rest of the way. So we'll kill the engine. And then we're gonna do a little TV movie magic. A little flight sim magic. And we're gonna pull it in. Oh god, through the fence. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's touchy. Good enough. Good enough. We're here. You win by default, Kitty Monster. Hey, Slant Alpha, thanks for coming in today. Just as I'm about to finish up, Slant Alpha, is when you have arrived on the scene here, back at the old college ramp. We've done our nice little trip down memory lane. It was a lot of fun. So that's going to do it for me, chat. I hope you enjoyed my trip down memory lane. It was a lot of fun to kind of revisit the old stomping grounds and kind of fly what I did for cross country. A little bit of a mess here and there in the stream. I caught hitting that tree at Stewart when I wasn't paying attention on the taxi. A little bit of distraction there, but there was a lot of aircraft going to Hartford. And Slant Alpha, I know you're just joining in. We ended up having 23 pilots for the event tonight. 23. Nice solid number. 29 is the count overall because 6 air traffic controllers are also part of the club. So it was a good virtuous safe flying club event this evening. So a couple things before we go here, chat. This is probably the last time I'm going to stream for a little bit, as far as I know. The next time I might stream will probably be not until like the end of the month. Maybe around the end of the month I might pop in a stream here or there. We'll see. But I'll probably be off the stream for a little bit. But thanks for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and raid someone that's still flying in. So let's go ahead. I'm going to clear some stuff up here and see who we still got flying this way. Let me take a look around and see what we got here. Let's see. A couple people. Looks like Eric Flight. That's Flight Sim Dude. We got Melvin Leroy is on the ground. Where is he? It looks like he's still on the ground. Is he still on the ground at Stewart? He is. So he's still on the ground at Stewart, chat. So why don't we go and say hello to our good buddy Melvin Leroy. I'm going to set up the raid to him. Thank you guys for coming in today. Have a great night. Stay safe, everybody.
Up, we have the notch of flaps in. We're going to check real quickly our